Taboo Talks. Welcome to Taboo Talks. My name is Michelle, and I think I didn't see you last week. I didn't have a Taboo Talk last week because I had my first COVID jab on Friday, and I wasn't feeling super good by 5 o'clock in the evening, so there wasn't a Taboo Talks last week, but I'm back today. Today I want to talk about this very important and massive taboo topic and word, especially for women for some reason. Masturbation. Yes, masturbation. I said it. Right, so I had to Google because I was just really curious what Google says about masturbation, right? Masturbation is a common activity. It's a natural and safe way to explore your body, feel pleasure, release built-up sexual tension. It occurs among people of all backgrounds, genders, and races. It is pretty common, according to Google. Side effects. Masturbation doesn't have any harmful side effects. However, some people may feel guilty about masturbating or have issues with chronic masturbation. Masturbation is neither wrong or immoral, but you may still hear messages that self-pleasure is dirty and shameful. And this is exactly the reason why I wanted to talk about this topic today. I feel that this term masturbation, or the act of masturbation, or even the word, is considered to be appropriate and acceptable for men or the male gender, but somehow for women, this is just my impression, and it's very personal, but I feel that we as women feel that we can't really talk about it openly, and God forbid we masturbate because we would be considered dirty, shameful, I don't know, only wild women, or there's all sorts of labels that come with that for women who choose to indulge themselves, and somehow it's okay for men to do it. It's more acceptable. And I just really want to break this taboo because I personally feel it's equally as important for women, and I as a woman definitely want to embrace this for myself and for our sisters. And so let's talk about, I just wanted to see now what else. Does masturbation cause a decrease in sexual sensitivity? What does it say? It can affect sensitivity for men because of their technique. So it really, be gentle with yourself. Men, be gentle with us. It's not like what you see on porn or on videos. It's not like that at all. So, for women, the more we know ourselves, the more we know what we like, the more we can tell our partners what we like. And tell them exactly what we want done, rather than kind of let them, figure their way out, and then we don't like it anyway. Right? So I think that for one reason is super important to masturbate. The other reason, when I have this conversation with friends, guy friends, girlfriends, they ask me, so do you masturbate? Yeah, sure I do. And why? For all sorts of reasons. First of all, and most importantly, I think it's a form of expression and release. And I am convinced that a lot of our sicknesses today, cancer, mental illnesses, or a lot of the modern day, what I call illnesses, are due to our inability to express ourselves. And expression comes in many different forms. It comes in painting, singing, vocal, touch, or piano. I play the piano. That's another form of expression. Listening to music, dance, all that, plus emotional release, sexual tension release. Sexual tension or sexual energy is one of the energies that we have in our bodies, and we cannot ignore it or suppress it or rely on someone else to do it for us. We need to be able to do it for ourselves. in a healthy manner, of course. Anything to the extreme is unhealthy, and therefore, you know, comes addiction and all that sort of thing. Yes, but it's all about, you know, at the end of the day, it's about healthy balance, right? So yeah, when do I masturbate? I love to do it in the mornings. When first thing in the morning, that's always the best time for me. Evenings don't work so well. Feminine energy, yes, it's absolutely true. It's the best. It's one of the, for me personally, one of the most powerful ways to ignite, nurture, and to bring alive that feminine energy. Some people say, you know, you get this glow afterwards, and it is so true. So then I want to talk about some tools, right? So how does one do it? I get asked as well. Well, you know, there's so many forms. Of course, you may not need the tools, a vibrator, but at the same time, there are so many modern day vibrators now. They don't necessarily look massive and clunky like what you see in porn videos or like, you know, 30 years ago. You don't have to go into sleazy looking shops to get them anymore. I buy them online. And they come really like tastefully looking as well. Some can be worn like a necklace. So they're pretty discreet, and this is amazing. So I love this brand. It's called Crave, Love Crave. You have to check it out. It's a US brand. I follow them on Instagram. They have fantastic posts and discussions there, all about, you know, the feminine energy and healthy masturbation, effects and benefits and everything. But recently they posted their top three vibrators. This one is called Jesper. Then this one is really good because it's very specific, so you can really kind of go to a specific spot and it really gets you. The other one is their famous one called Duet. It looks like, I don't know if you can see it, right there you go, that's the one. So it really goes between that really crucial point, the clitoris. And I think the other one that they mentioned could be, it's not here, or maybe it's the bullet, if I'm not mistaken, which is this one. So that you can fit in your handbag, your clutch bag when you go out for the evening, you know, you go on a hot date and you want to get yourself a little bit more excited, have that healthy, like, glow, go to the bathroom, have a little go, and then come back out. Right, so yes, that's what I want to talk about today. I wanted to get this out there, ladies and gents, but I'm really talking more to the ladies. Indulge yourself. Find time to give yourself that self-love that you so deserve, and find your spot. Indulge and give in to your beautiful feminine energy to release her. And yeah, let me know what you think. I've had many really funny discussions with some other girlfriends. Like a friend, actually, I won't mention names, of course, when they have this rather big one, and one day the children found it, and, you know, what do you tell the kids, right? Because that's a serious conversation. What do you tell the kids? Well, then she just said, well, it's a neck massager. So I kid you not. And hopefully the kids won't be using it, at least when they have friends around, to massage their necks. But yeah, I think it's time we normalize these discussions rather than get all embarrassed about it when, you know, that is the reality of life at the end of the day behind closed doors. Yes, I understand that it is something private and personal, but it doesn't mean that we can't discuss it like adults as well. What do you think, Sophie? Any comments to add? Thank you for joining in the discussion. I hope I helped a little bit to break this taboo out there. Have a chat with your partner. Don't know, have a look on the internet and see what you can find. Have a play together. I mean, playing to have a session together, like, you know, mutual masturbation might be something, but you know, I think for me personally, that self time is so important, especially for us women who don't allow ourselves to give ourselves pleasure or to be pleasured. It's time to do that. Thank you for listening. Thank you for dialing in to Taboo Talks. I shall sign off now if I don't have any further questions or comments. I love to hear from you always. If you have, I'd love to know in your country where you are, is it easy or difficult to get access to, you know, nice looking vibrators? Because I think the look and feel is really important too. I personally don't like something massive and clunky and crude looking. The modern ones are really, they feel really nice texturally. They're made of silicone, they're not made of plastic. And they don't look like this massive giant penis, right? They look really nice, like, you know, and they can be really beautiful accessories. Yeah, just don't check them into your luggage. That's happened before to me. And the luggage came back out because I got told my bag was vibrating. Right, thank you for listening. I'll speak to you soon.